If you want to talk with the native speakers more fluently, you have to learn the idioms. If you forget what the idioms meaning is, that the idioms is a phrases that cannot be translated word to word because it wouldn't make sense. Instead, idioms has to be learned whole expression. So in this video, I'm gonna give you the idioms, making a definition, and will give you the example of it. Hopefully, by the end of the video, you will learn new idioms that you can use in your conversation. Let's get started. Idioms number 1, a penny of your thoughts. This is the phrases that you ask someone else what they are thinking. Imagine that your friends in a deep thoughts, and you are offering a penny to you, their thoughts or their ideas that. So for example that, you've been quiet for a while, a penny of your thoughts. So basically, you're saying that, tell me what you're thinking, tell me what's going on, and I will give you a penny, I will give some money. It's not the real money you're gonna give, that just, something valuable things given their opinion or their ideas, their thinking that. This was the expression.
Penny for your thoughts.
I thought you liked not knowing what I'm thinking.
Penny for your thoughts. I hate Brenda, and a bad guy hit me in the shin, and I peed all in my pants.
Idioms number 2, the last straw. Imagine that there was one problem that, before that, this happened many things about that problem, about that situation. And the last thing that happened that it was the last straw. And then after that, you lost your patience. And you get angry, you get upset about it. For example, after dealing with so many delays, the broken air conditioning for the last straw for the passenger. So basically, this was the last thing. It's not the only things that passenger feel upset about it.
Letting those torpedoes on board the Enterprise is the last straw.
What was the first straw?
There are plenty of straws.
It's just a haircut and some clothes.
No, it's the last straw. I can't take any more.
Idioms number 3, pull someone's leg. It's not basically you're pulling someone's leg. It's just you're expressing that's meaning as a joke. You're making a joke, you're making a fun of it. And not intentionally you're pulling someone's leg, just, having a fun about that. Imagine you're talking to your friend and you told him you bought a car last week and you're just saying that, I didn't buy a car, man, I just pulling your leg.
I'm joking!
I have something for you.
For me?
Yeah.
You're pulling my leg.
No, I do this time. I mean it. I do.
Idioms number 4, the whole 9 yards. So basically, these idioms, when you use that means you're giving your 100%. Everything is possible to do that you are doing it. And without any hesitation, without anything coming back. And just you trying your 100% effort. Imagine that you are going to event and you are trying to sell something else to one of the clients. So you're saying your colleague that we have to go whole 9 yards to get this client as a customer. So basically, you will try to do everything is possible to make this deal happen.
The whole 9 yards.
Bugs, cameras, the whole 9 yards, so the warehouse is too hot.
Idiom number 5, jump on the bandwagon. So these idioms refer something, something is popular, something is famous, and you're just doing that, even though you don't want to do it because you're doing it because it's popular, because it's famous. Do you remember that there was one time in the Gangnam Style was very famous?
Gangnam Style.
And many people just copying it.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
And everyone jumped on a bandwagon in that situation.
Get on the bandwagon!
I just haven't jumped on the bandwagon yet.
Idiom number 6, burn bridges. So when you use these idioms, that means you are breaking up with people. You are damaging the relationship. So when you're referring that, there is no coming back in that situation. That, for example, you're about to leave a job and it's important not to burn all the bridges because you might need the references one day from your old boss. So do not burn the bridges if you leave in the job.
I burned all my bridges.
I burned bridges.
Idiom number 7, hit the sack. So it's an informal way to saying that I'm tired, I want to sleep, I'm going to sleep. So you just hit in the sack. For example, you can say this, I'm really exhausted, long day at the work. I'm gonna hit the sack in early tonight.
Oh well, I guess I'll hit the sack.
There.
Anyway, I'm gonna go hit the sack. Then probably go to bed. Good night.
Idiom number 8, call it a day. This means that stop working or stop doing something else for the day and deciding you have done enough. It's like saying that you work day and work task is finished for the day. For example, that you are talking with your colleague about the project. We accomplished a lot of things today. Let's call it today. We can pick up where we left tomorrow. And you finish in the day and you will carry on tomorrow.
Good work! Let's call it a day.
Ray, we're gonna call it a day. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
Idioms number 9. It's my favorite. So far so good. Basically, that's the idioms you use in that is until this time everything was good, but you don't know what's gonna happen in the future. I prefer to use these phrases, these idioms, is most of the times when they ask me someone else, how are you? And I'm just saying that so far so good. Until this time, I feel okay, I feel good, but I don't know what's gonna happen after that. Or imagine that you are working on project or something else. You say that so far so good, everything is going well. Hopefully, it will be same after that. So basically, until this time, everything on the order, everything on the system. But you don't know what's gonna happen after that.
No scares in sight. So far, so good.
You know, and that everything I did was horizontal and I should be more vertical. Oh, and he said that I should think less.
Well, so far, so good.
Idioms number 10. Break a leg. These idioms kinda coming from the theater that it's someone before the big performance, big exciting event, it's you saying that break a leg, like saying good luck, another version of the good luck. You can tell your friends like good luck with your presentation tomorrow. Break a leg.
Wait, thank you so much for coming by, but this is kind of a talent-only area, so...
Break a leg.
Hey, you break something too.
Break a leg!
Idioms number 11. Hit the ground running. This idiom's meaning that starting something quickly and effectively in the beginning from straight away. It's like starting a race, full of energy. For example, after a month of works, we finally hit the ground running for the new product launch. Or another thing, you can say that someone is joining your team. You can say, as soon as he joined in the team, he hit the ground running and took the several tasks of responsibility.
Hit the ground running.
See if we can hit the ground running with the new system.
Idioms number 12. Throw in the towel. This idiom means coming from the boxing that, the boxer when they get tired or they're about to lose the conscious, they throw in the towel, accepting the lose and accepting the defeat. So it's something as well, where you're trying to something to do and you just cannot finish the project or cannot finish the job, you just give up. So you just throw in the towel. Or for example, you can use that, at the work. You've been trying to solve one of the problem, and after that you couldn't solve it, you just throw the towel, ask for help.
There's nothing I can do.
Just gonna throw in the towel before the first round?
What?
Francine's thrown in the towel. She says I can't compete with Buckle. And you know what? She's right.
Idioms number 13. Bark up the wrong tree. These idioms mean to pursue the course of wrong action or misunderstand the situation. It's like focus on the wrong solution for the problem. For example, you can say to your friends, if you are thinking I'm the one who made the mistakes, you are barking up the wrong tree. It was someone else.
Hey, that is a great blouse.
Barking up the wrong tree, pal.
Right. Look, I'd really love a spy. Anything you could do?
So, what are a bunch of drug dealers doing with old postal keys? Maybe you guys forgot to collect them all?
Barking up the wrong tree, McGruff. Postal Service doesn't make mistakes.
Idioms number 14. Keep your chin up. These idioms mean to encourage someone else to stay positive during the difficult times. It's like telling them to maintain their confidence and optimism, like keep your chin up. For example, even though you didn't get the job, keep your chin up. There will be another opportunities.
Keep your chin up.
Thank you.
Well, you keep your chin up and your music down, okay?
And the last one, idioms number 15. The tip of the iceberg. This is idioms mainly coming from, the mountain that you can see the top of the iceberg and top of the mountain. You cannot see the whole mountain that. It's like there's a big problem, but you only see it on top. You only see the small problems that. This is tip of the iceberg. For example, what we heard about the company financial problem, it's just tip of the iceberg. There are a lot of things going on in behind the scenes.
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Tip of the iceberg.
Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more content like this, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching that. See you in the next video.